LadyChann. Fight.
Hey guys, so this is going to be an interesting set of videos which will be released in parts. It includes a complete donut who decided to disrupt LadyChann's show and doesn't know shit about boxing. Stand by.
Lisa.
So you go,
Hey,
Swap.
how you doing, Swap? Kenny Ken.
Lisa, hi, this Swap. Up you good?
If you want to talk about what Kenny said, Swab, or yeah, go ahead.
I 100% agree with it. I 100% agree with this. And you know, it's been recently. I think for the past like year, 2 years. Like whenever I watch any boxing fight, I prefer it putting on mute. I think I enjoy it that way even more because I love boxing. I'd rather everyone shut the fuck up. I just want to watch the fight and throw punches. That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear any background noise. I want to see it. That way, I believe I'm in the fight. I can see. I got like the view in the front seat. You know what I mean? So I enjoy it, and I clearly I think Baumgartner won that fight. It was a close fight. She got the main reason why she won is because of the first 3 rounds. You know what I mean? That was on her side. I give it say 7-5. Oh, sorry, it was only flipping 10 rounds.
Yeah,
I'll give it maybe 6. I think 6-4. Be genuine. Maybe 7-3. You know what I mean? To Baumgartner.
I had it. Let me just because there's another element that I want to go down the road about. Also about pretty privilege in the Buddhism. Okay, and just hold that thought and hold it there, and I shall readdress. So when I first watched the fight, I don't know if you guys were on my feed or my channel, but you can go back and watch the watch along. And for the most part, yeah, we just collectively didn't have Baumgartner winning. We was like shocked. We was like, no, we won it. I predicted a Baumgartner win by KO. 8th round. For me, I was a bit disappointed yet again, but I'll get into that. So it wasn't like I wasn't rooting for Baumgartner because I was. But you know me, just because you've been on my show and she has, it doesn't mean that I'm going to start capping or my analysis will change or become biased because if I've got your phone number or if you've been on my show or whatever. But I just didn't have her winning at first. And we was like, rah, man, like, then I did a rewatch and point score today. Because everybody, I mean, you've got to admit, this was a very controversial fight. The decision wasn't really that decisive if we're actually doing this. Like, we're not having this same conversation with Shields and Marshall. We know who won that. It's very decisive. So I'm just saying that it wasn't decisive in this. So when I did the point score, rewatch and point score, I absolutely had it 7-3 to Baumgartner because there was a lot, sometimes when you're calling things live and you've got all the elements working with you and, you've got to be distracted by doing this and doing that, talking to your mates and all of that, your phone ringing. You may miss a lot of things. And just off the naked eye test, I didn't realize that Baumgartner was very nippy. She was getting in some short, sharp shots. That was like the body work. Yes, I saw it. There was a lot of stuff that I missed, and that's why I like doing rewatches and point scores. So shouts out to Baumgartner in the building. So go ahead. But
listen, Chad, I just want to say, likewise with the same thing. That's the way I felt with the Shields and Savannah fight. You know what I mean? I thought literally Savannah. I think she won by a point. I would be happy with the draw. Even Julie said by a point. I thought because look, Claire is on the corner all the time. She was against the ropes, and she doesn't just get on the ropes. So Savannah was literally putting her onto the ropes. Yes, she was working off the ropes, but hindsight is 2020. I watched the fight again, and I can happily say Shield won by 3 rounds, 2 rounds at best. But Both of the fights were 50-50 fights. It's not, you can't be 100% certain on it. 50-50 fights. It could have went either way, and I don't think anyone would have complained if it went either way.
I would
My
have
opinion.
complained. I would have complained if Savannah Marshall got that win. I would have complained. Doesn't matter if I'm
Oh,
from the
you complain. You complain about Mayor. I think you thought Mayor won, so you literally complained at that first. But
I mean, but there's a
yeah,
difference. Yeah, okay, that was close.
yeah, exactly. So,
I wasn't picketing. I wasn't outside houses of parliament, saying Mayor won. No, it weren't that deep. But I would have been in a total uproar if Savannah Marshall got the win over Clarissa Shields. The Clarissa Shields, I'm going to actually do a rewatch on point score just to see, because off the naked eye, in my opinion, because when I was watching it, I could only get up to round 8 and then my Sky Go just fucked up. But obviously I've watched the fight from 8, 9 and 10. And I could honestly, for up to round 7, I pitched near enough a shutout, 7-0 to Clarissa Shields. You may give it 6-1. Now that is a 10-round fight, and what I saw Savannah Marshall do in the latter rounds, 8, 9, 10 was much better. I think I could give her 2 rounds in that whole fight, I think. But we'll get on to her afterwards. We're going to keep it. Yeah.
right.
So yeah, go ahead, Samab. So that was your opinion that Savannah Marshall won. So with Baumgardner, it was a decisive win for you, was it?
100%. Yeah, 100%. She did the better. Her punches landed better. Her jabs were up better. She did a lot of body work. She was the aggressor in the fight. May have started too slow the way she normally does.
The stats came back. That was one thing that she was better at with them Baumgardner was the jabs.
He regurgitated things, and Lady Chan had to subtly correct him that Michaela Mayer out-jabbed Baumgardner.
The problem is, I want these championship fights to be 3 minutes, bro. I need 10 rounds and 3 minutes, because they were so, even in the Shields and Savannah fight, and even the Bolt fight. Look, because 2 minutes is not enough. If say Maya was in the beginning, she was doing a bit of work, and then the second minute, Baumgardner was doing. So who wins the fight? How do you judge it? So I feel sometimes you feel sorry for the judges, even for myself. I couldn't. Yeah, I need a second minute to break it.
Yeah, I get it.
At least the championship fights, you need 3 minutes.
You need longer. You need it. You either need 12 twos or 10 threes and done. They spar for 3-minute rounds. They spar.
Exactly.
But go ahead, Lisa.
Yeah, hey, everybody. I just saw a tweet.
Now we enter into the conversation of Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Over to you, Sawab.
I just want to clarify.
No, it was aimed at Sawab, so it's Sawab too, because Sawab said it was a close fight, so I'm going to see what Sawab says.
All right.
Go on, Sawab.
I did say it was a close fight, because at the time, it was quite high tension, especially coming off that Baumgardner and Mayer fight. It was a close fight. Then again, getting into this fight, I had a bit of a lag per se in the thing. So I was focused, and then I was listening to Jules. I was on his panel, and then from what I'm hearing, from what they're thinking, then I literally what I saw, I thought it was a close fight. That's what I thought. That was a close fight. I gave it to I think Savannah Marshall by a point.
So, first off, he states that after seeing what Julius from Ring IQ and his panel were thinking, he decides that it was a close fight.
You failed, bro. You said
No, but now think of it. I watched the fight again.
Get out.
Listen,
Shut your bitch ass up!
That's for you, Sawab.
I watched the fight again, calmly, in peace, on a big screen. All right, listen. I watched the fight again, and I clearly scored the first. I think she was winning by, I think, at least 2 rounds, 2 to 3 rounds. What, in my opinion, that fight, after watching it, in hindsight, I watched it. What's it called? Savannah Marshall, like, I think, Kenny said there, she froze. I don't. Maybe it was a big stadium filled up, and the people had a lot of expectation from her, and she felt that Peter Fury, he didn't do that well in the corner. He didn't give any clear instructions what to do, and she's a long woman. She was always running into.
Hang on, your audio.
She didn't have that gap or that space to let go of her right hand of a jab. She was like literally in a phone booth with Clarissa Shields, which is for her height. She should have used a jab, and she should have, I think, thought of out of range. You know what I mean? Be the outside fight. Don't let Clarissa Shields come in. As she comes in, jab ahead and flipping go with the right hand. But that was in hindsight. So my apologies. I saw it that way.
If you saw that and you thought it was Kenny Ken, there you are again. Like, I don't know. You're added to the stream. You're not on the stream. You're 2 times on the stream. You're not on the stream.
That's his twin.
Kenny Ken. So Sawab. So basically, it wasn't a close fight, but you only had Shields winning 1 or 2 rounds.
What you talking about, mister? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Manny? What you talking about, Dad? What you talking about, Willis?
What?
All right, I was wrong. All right, listen, I put my hands up. I was wrong. Simple. I thought she won at the time. She didn't win. Now, after watching it clearly, I give the fight to Shields by 2 or 3 rounds at best.
Okay. All right.
But let's be honest.
Lady Chan tries to move on with the topic with the other panelists. But, of course, Big Mouth has to interject again.
Let's be honest. No. Let's be honest. It's not like she put a beating on Savannah Marshall. That didn't happen. I said, let's put it this way. The rounds were very close. It's not like they put a beating on Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields didn't get nothing coming back to her. It wasn't like that. Let's be fair.
It was clear. Yeah. All right. El primero en el edificio. Cuéntame.
Hola. How you guys doing?
We here in the building.
Great.
Talk to me.
How you doing, Haplo?
Good. I just wanted to jump in because I don't know if you guys addressed it because I was listening earlier and Lisa had said something about researching why the women don't fight 3 rounds. Was that all resolved or
really close to coming in at 154, but she does have power. Hannah Rankin's slow, and if Savannah Marshall's not triangle theory, but Savannah Marshall made easy work of her, to be honest. And I just think so would Shields. So she could do that, and she could take all of them.
I got a better suggestion.
I think she should. 54. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Huh? I got a better suggestion. I think she should move up to 175, where who's the undisputed champ. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Let me finish her. She there is that undisputed. Listen, bro. She should move up and try for the 175 belt. The undisputed champion, I forgot her name. She fought a couple months ago, and she's that same girl that she beat on the pro debut.
Let me see.
Got a history.
We all make mistakes, but Sawab tends to lie to cover up his continuous mistakes whenever he attempts to relay any stats or data.
I gotta see who's up there. Women's.
Because Clarissa Shields already beat her in the beginning. Like they were both.
That's Franchon Cruz. That's the 168.
Franchon Cruz.
Yeah, AJ, you're there. Franchon Cruz 175. She's 168.
Yeah, even better.
She's already been on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where's
she should move up?
Yeah, Chan, I'm here.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, AJ, all day. Hasn't Clarissa Shield already been? So she's been undisputed at 154, hasn't she already? 160 and 168.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she won a couple. She won a couple belts at 168. She's never been undisputed there though.
So she's been 3 times undisputed in. Oh, so 2 of those times were in 160, was it?
Yep.
Oh, Yeah, we'll
Don't
get.
let me
Yeah.
speak, yeah.
This is the when she beat
She should
Savannah.
go up to
This
168.
is the second time when she beat Savannah.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good money fight. She should move up to 168, then it's even better. I thought it was 175.
No, she needs to go to 160.
I don't want to make this first video too long, as we will have another part to see where this all gets to with the big mouth stalking loon. That was once a friend. An extremely annoying friend, but a friend of the show nonetheless. So please stand by to witness the desecration of the disruptive youngster. This channel deals for the most part facts, stats and data. Thank you for watching part 1 of the desecration of an idiot. Stand by for part 2 and please leave your comments below. See ya later. I promise it gets better. Ha, 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 ha.